welcome to the Walk and Talk, people. It may be new to you, but we're still here. And we're still talking about the difference between being alive and living. My screen did freeze. My signal was bad. And a lot of people had difficulty reconnecting. We're nearing the end of this walk, people. It's 5:52 in the morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you. As you drop in, make sure, let me know where you're checking in from, what time of day it is. But we're back. Good morning. I want to say thank you to everyone for your participation this morning. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your focus, your consistency, and thank you for your input. We're here on the East Coast in Maryland. We are going through our walk and talk. It is all about living and understanding that living is not just being alive. Living is about action. It's about behavior and growth. It's about connection. All of these things are living. The living experience is life. In order to be a part of it, we need to be a part of it. We want to embrace and choose living without hesitation. We want to do it on a consistent basis, guys. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to be here today, sharing this with me, being a part of the Walk and Talk. As you know, between 4:30 and 6:30 in the morning is the time that we'll be out here. Once again, it is a pleasure having you guys take part. Thank you so much, guys. We're drawing near the end, near the close. But you know, that's how it goes. I know, bruh, you are amazing. Yesterday in your YouTube live, you were saying that you identify yourself as a woman and you like guys. Is that true? Yesterday? No, that wasn't my live, but thank you for checking in, Ido. And I read your whole comment for you just so I could give you the appropriate answer. Hope you have a great day, man. Be blessed. Welcome back, Mariana. All right, back live indeed. Good to see you, Phil. Thanks for stopping back in. You guys are, it's a pleasure to see you back in here. Please drop that thumbs up if you can. Our survey question is gone, but our conversation remains the same. What is the difference between being alive and living, guys? We need to be living. Hi, natural. I said Phil, there's no way I just said Phil. Did I say that, Rich? Oh my God, we're good friends. Sorry, I had to check on my comments because everybody was commenting on my videos. Not a problem, enjoy that. That's a good thing. Living is stealing. Talk to me, I want to hear your views on that. Thank you, Culture Vulture. I'm glad to be back. Purpose is the difference, I believe. Purpose matters, but truly, my belief is that purpose is what you leave behind. It's not what you do during your life, right? What you do during your life can serve a purpose, but ultimately your purpose is what you leave behind, right? What your calling is and what you do during your life is going to create something during your life. Living is doing that while you're here. It's that learning, it's that connection, it's that development that you can see while you're here, and your purpose could be in those lines, but that true purpose is what you leave behind when you're no longer here, when you're gone, when your purpose is that thing that happens where it doesn't need you to still be here to make it happen, right? Like the founding fathers of the United States, their purpose was to build a more perfect union. It didn't happen in their lifetime, and it's still a work in progress. But that work is carrying on even though they're gone. They laid the laid the foundation and the groundwork for it. And there's need to be some changes, and there needed to be some corrections, but that's purpose. And our purpose won't be perfect, which is why we need to learn to live in our time being alive. So we understand that our purpose doesn't have to be perfect in order for our life to be amazing, right? Our purpose doesn't have to be fully realized in order for our experience of living to be amazing. OMG, Mariana, when I comment on somebody's video, that's awesome. Thank you for the subscribe. No problem, natural. So that's going to be a big thing about the difference between living and being alive. On the previous live I had in the chat, if you could do anything, what would you do? This is important because what we really talk about here on this channel is discipline. We talk about motivation and discipline and ways to motivate yourself, to encourage yourself on those days when the energy isn't there, on the days when it just feels like I don't want to get up, I don't want to go, I don't want to do it. How do we get up? How do we go? How do we do it? It takes work, it takes investment, it's a challenge, it takes time. So all of those things are important. But when we understand life is for living, then we know it happens when we're active and we're doing things. And part of that is just growing. Part of that is just becoming more knowledgeable. Part of that is just being alive. I'm not telling you that you have to go out and jump off of a building. I think I said before in one of my lives when I was younger, there was my parents used to say, and I don't know how many people have heard this, but the parents are like, well, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you jump off too? And so, and so that was kind of like a common saying for parents to say to their children, essentially saying, don't be followers. Don't just do what you see everyone else doing. But one of the interesting things that I think happened during that time is I think someone created bungee jumping just to say, yes, if my friends jump off a bridge, I'm going to jump off too. Oh my goodness. And the chat dropped the 1. Did I walk through a dead zone again, people? Am I lagging again? Did I go through another dead area? Is there difficulty with the signal? Let me know, guys. If there is, not to worry. I will be back again tomorrow. Just want to know how it's appearing on your end. Is everything working on your end, guys? Just for a second, everything's good. My mother said that to me when I was little, but she said if I eat a piece of poop, he will too. Yeah, somebody did that, I believe in Philadelphia, after a Super Bowl. Hear me fine. Good, guys. Thank you very much. So, what is this all about, guys? What is the difference between living and being alive? It's really about the experience. It's about those things that we can do that bring us happiness and bring us joy, that bring us closer to other people. We can't force it. You can't force somebody else to accept your happiness or your life. You can't force someone else to want to be a part of your development and your growth. All you can do is be the best version of you. All you can do is live your life and your experience in the way that's going to nurture you. Good morning. Nurture your future and feed into your existence. That's living. That's living. And along the way, your principles will help you develop your purpose. And your purpose is the thing that you leave behind. And for most of us, that should be the legacy that we leave to our family, to our children and our children's children. And an understanding that we set in place or built on a foundation to ensure future generations of our family get to live versus just be alive. That is what we're focusing on, guys. That's going to be important. That's a major part about growth. That's a big thing about development and strength and understanding and being alive. And it's driven by discipline, guys. If you've been here before and you watch any of my content, you know that it's driven by discipline. Discipline has 4 pillars. The 4 pillars of discipline are going to be repetition, followed by patience, followed up by consistency, and finished off with perseverance. And perseverance is the thing that works on you. Everything else works on the thing. That is how we find ourselves in great spaces in our life. That's how we build wealth, we build connection, and we build community. Guys, it is 6:01 in the morning. I want to appreciate you guys who are here for both chats. If you haven't done so yet, please drop a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and share. The channel is not monetized. However, If you found something of value and you would like to contribute, there are links for you to be able to make contributions to the page and the development of this platform by going to the home page and looking up under the description. And there you can see links where you can make donations and help grow the channel. I appreciate everyone for being here. I appreciate your participation in the things that you've done and the way that you've engaged this morning. Top Gun says, what you are is God's gift to you. What you become is your gift to God. Now, make these upcoming days the best days ever. Let's make today the best day ever. Well said, Top Gun. Well said, beautifully said. Thank you so much for being a part, guys. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for your investment in your time. And continue to grow up and do your thing, guys. And as always, as we come to the end of this, I want to share with you, keep showing up, keep blowing up, keep growing up. Until next time, guys, take care. God bless.